Welcome back to the Death Needs Dialogue Entertainment Network. This is The Depths of Felthan, Season 2, Episode 2, Green Glass and Goblins, Part B.
You've smelled smells before, and this is the smelliest smell you've ever smelled.
This is truly one of the smells of all time.
The smell of rotting, decaying wood. Damp. Decay. Dank. It's filling the air. You can see the clouds outside the window roiling. Blacks and grays. A bit of the sunshine still coming in as an arc of lightning comes down and hits the beachhead. And you can see this large, bright white light flash out from where it was and then dissipate, and the lightning disappears, but you see this odd, angular, yet rounded glass shape sticking out of the sand.
I'll be right back. And he, unusually he will put down his food and run upstairs.
Okay.
Comes back seemingly less than a minute later.
It's going to take a minute for that. Okay.
Seemingly less than a minute, but quickly he's back.
Let's go with Lex. What do you do?
I just stand there. I'm terrified of the storm. Hardened warrior.
Okay.
Out of lightning.
Everyone has their flaws.
And Salazar, you also see this crash of lightning, and you can see this oddly beautiful shape of glass that has been left in the ground. Oh, there's your card right there. Left in the ground.
I assume I'm just chilling at the moment somewhere.
You were on the deck of Narile's Mist right now.
A ship, I assume.
It's a ship, yes. Narile's Mist. You're in the dock. And
I guess I'll head over towards this newly formed glass figure.
well, as you kind of walk over, you get a very, very good view of it. You're only about 60 feet away from it from the deck. So you can even stay on the ship and get a good view of it. But
Yeah, I'll stay on the ship and just stare at it. What the fuck is that?
and it just looks as roll perception as you're only about 60 feet away on it.
I'm such a dice for this. Come on, orange one, don't fail me now. That's another 7, so that's 10 again.
Okay.
It failed you now.
It failed me twice.
It has this shimmer, and then the shimmer goes away, and it's a purple shimmer, and it comes back, and it goes away. That's what you can see from there. All right, and as you can see, people beginning to kind of gather around it, some of the Vistani as well. Not too far from it, another crash of lightning comes down and hits the ground again, and it explodes. This bright white light, and as it leaves this another glass kind of shape in the ground.
How big are we talking here? Like big,
Medium-sized creature, as big as a person. As big as a person.
Okay, that's pretty. So I can't just pick that up and walk away with it. Okay.
Nope, not quite, no. And 10, if you run upstairs still.
I would have gone to the window or something, I guess, when people started.
I'm actually going to order some of the crew members of the deck to try and go pick one up and bring it back to the ship.
Okay. And as you as you do that, another figure on board the ship. He says, "Belay that order. Orders will be given by me and me alone. Know your place, Salazar. You're here on this ship. You're paying for a seat, not paying to give orders. But it is an odd shape, isn't it?
We can't leave something magical like that lying on the ground. It needs to be taken.
Are you sure that it's magical?"
It's shimmering. You're asking a sorcerer for something magical.
He pulls this big necklace of silver and gold and gems on it and shakes it. "This is not magical." He puts it back in his...
The way it shines, though.
Stay
Not
aboard.
regular glass.
Are you a kook?
So about... You get up to your room in one good shot there, Tanith, and you get into your room after the second bolt of lightning hits and explodes. And then at that point, Salazar, you can see that these things begin to move. And they move like liquid, but as people approach them, They begin to move towards the people, and they lash out at these people, slicing and stabbing. You can hear people screaming and hollering.
Incredible.
Now, Tanith, I gotta know if you're gonna devote a minute to putting on that uniform. Are you gonna devote 10 rounds to putting on your gear?
Literally, all I'm doing is grabbing my glaive and a shield.
Okay, so that's fine. Okay.
What was the captain's name? If we have him for
I'm just grabbing weapons and a shield. I don't have time for armor.
Captain Ignavian.
I told you, Ignavium. You're magic.
And you can just see his mouth is in awe, and he does not respond as he's watching these things dance on the sand. And Tanith, you burst into your room, you grab on your shield, you strap it on, you grab your weapon, and then there's another bolt of lightning right outside of the inn that you guys are in. It flashes, it fills the whole room. You kind of gotta cover your eyes not to be blinded there, Lex. And then right outside is this medium-sized glass sculpture. Looks like the a water fountain has spurted up and stopped, frozen in time.
It's not weird at all, right? Not at all.
Absolutely magnificent.
And now, I think we're gonna have to roll for initiative.
Five.
13.
Oof. 6.
Honestly, that roll is perfect for the situation.
Okay, let's see what we got here. All right, Salazar.
No, that's a 5.
Ooh, okay.
Perfect for me.
Let's see, Tanith.
6.
Ooh. Lex.
13.
13. Okay.
If you need dice, I got a bunch.
Oh my God.
No.
These are fair.
Oh wow, bad dice. And these guys are gonna go big. I know they are. Oh, not really, eh? Okay, all right. Well, considering everybody's initiatives were garbage, it's
Hey, mine was adequate.
the only good one. Everybody else's was garbage.
That's what
Okay.
I wanted. For mine, anyway.
So Lex, roll perception for me.
12.
12. You can see through the glass this glass sculpture that had been birthed out of the sand. You can see inside of it the shimmer of purple, kind of like just almost like an LED light kind of shooting through from all the edges and just kind of shimmering through. But then when it dissipates for that particular run across the glass, you can see that inside the glass there's this green haze.
Is this anything like I've seen before?
Nope, you've not seen anything like this before. And then there's another crash of lightning, and it actually shakes the building. As it strikes the building you guys are in right now, the rocks kind of, and some rock and stone fly off from the side where the fireplace is on the inside, and that whole wall has been blown out, and in between that wall a form of this glass has come. So, I'm going to get you guys... where's my markers?
If I need to move dice tray, I can move dice tray.
Actually, I'm just going to put the building right here. This is the inn right here. This is your door, and here's your window.
Markers are stinking.
Yeah. And we have... Perfect, right there, that's good. And we have them down here on the beach as well. There's one here, and there was another one somewhere there. So we have Deximus came in here. He's in here looking outside as well. Tanith is just up the stairs.
Mine's just way too big.
We have that. And Salazar, you picked your character as well?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so...
If you want to
I'm
grab
on
me
a
a
boat.
smaller one, you can.
There's my boat.
You're on a boat.
I'm on a boat. Boat. Looking at this incredibleness.
Okay, and you are looking out there, and that's good. And you can see right across the way. That is perfect.
I believe that is a grand total of
20.
25 feet.
So there's going to be, between here, there's going to say there's about another 20 feet.
Okay.
So you're about 60 feet away from this guy right
Perfect.
here.
That's perfect. Fine.
Yep. And that's what we have right there. All
Do I
right.
have weapons with me?
I think you left your weapon upstairs.
That's what I thought.
Yep. And all of your armor.
Yeah, I'm just in common clothes.
I'm a common bitch.
All right, Lex.
Your
Action's on you.
What?
basic bitch.
Oh, I have spells. I forgot about that.
How in life?
This thing is clearly a danger. Have we established that?
Yeah, you've seen in the distance that it was slicing and stabbing at
Right.
people just on the beach looking at them. Which was crazy, because if lightning's hitting the beach, you probably don't want to be on it. But they don't know about this whole lightning thing. The dangers of what lightning can do to you.
Sorry, I'm just reading my spells here.
You guys can also see in the common room there is beginning to catch fire.
So this one right here is the thing that's attacking us.
Yes, that one there just happened. It doesn't seem to be moving yet, but you can see the shimmer of the purple and the green haze on the inside.
Pardon me. So I know that this is a threat.
So Master on DJ.
Oh, that's not gonna work because I don't have that. Okay. My spells are not useful at this point in time. Sorry, I'm a loss here.
No worries. What are you gonna do? You don't have any armor on. You don't have a weapon. You have a glass of liquor in your hand right now.
I'm gonna take a big swig.
Okay, that's a free action. I'll give you that as a free
Okay.
action.
Probably as a bonus action, I would cast Branding Smite. So when I hit a creature with a weapon attack before the spell ends, does some...
But you don't have a weapon.
Maybe
What's
I
your
have
main
a dagger
weapon?
in my boot.
You have short swords.
And I have that big two-handed axe.
Yeah, I don't think you'd have your two-handed axe, but I would say you have your short swords on a belt
Okay.
anyway. At least one and a dagger.
Okay, so could I use the Branding Smite with the dagger?
Yeah, or the short sword as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So...
So you use that
I'm
on
just
your
gonna steal yours now. Hold
short
on.
sword, and then what do you do?
And then I'm just gonna run up and try to stab
Alright.
where a heart would
So
be.
you run out through the window, like right through the window.
And the walls. Yeah.
So it's roll.
Sure, if the window's broken, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope, it's not broken yet.
The door's over here.
Yep.
I think I have 35, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yeah, you can get there. You can get right up to it. Yeah?
Yeah, so then I would smack it. Smack it, whack it. Where's my
Okay.
weapons here? You should have had short swords.
Yep.
What would that be for damage?
D6.
If it hits, though, right?
Should say on the short sword.
I don't have it on here.
Yeah,
that's
it's not an
why.
option for some reason.
Should be.
Short sword. Add to equipment.
Yeah, they're there. D6.
What would it be to hit? Anything?
Be your dex, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Dex or Strength, whatever's higher.
need paper. I need paper. Alright, so strength of E is +4. Oh my gosh, 13 to hit.
13 does not hit. It catches a round portion of the glass, and your short sword just kind of glances off. Bonus action, you can attack again with. Oh, you used your bonus action to cast a
for a
spell.
spell. So does that still hit if the
No, you
hit
got
doesn't
him
hit?
first.
You gotta hit him first, but that
Okay.
stays on your weapon until you make a hit, right?
I
I think it does.
Pretty
Okay,
sure.
so that's Lex. Alright, the glass golem is gonna go then. Oof, this isn't good. Multi-attack. It kind of moves and changes. You can see this glass moving, changing its shape, forming spears and slashing weapons as it attacks you with a 12. And your AC is going to be... Is that just basic AC is 10 plus dex? Or is it 8 plus dex?
I believe 8 plus dex.
If it
You
is,
need mine?
yeah,
Mine's 13.
13 with no
Oh, I don't have
armor.
an armor, so it's only 11.
It's only 11?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you hit me?
That first one was a 12, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's one hit. Another 12. And a soft 20.
Oh my gosh. 3 hits. Can't heal
Yeah.
myself.
And it's just these piercing, sharp
I'm looking
cuts.
That dank. I've been hit with that dank. Well, this character hasn't been hit before, but.
So take 22 points of damage. And I need you to make a constitution save.
Con saves. Uh, 12.
12. Okay. Take 7 more points of poison damage. And I need you to make another constitution saving throw. Because you got hit 3 times in a row.
It's a 9.
It's a
That's a
9.
natural 1.
That's a 1?
That's
Oh no.
That
Okay.
makes 3, but it's a nat 1. So.
Alright, sounds good. So you definitely fail.
Thanks.
Good to know.
These golems over here kind of move around, attacking just people, running off, and slashing at them as they go. Just regular fishmongers and dock workers falling to the ground but through piercing attacks, blood spilling and pouring everywhere, making this damp sand dark and red. That was the glass. That was the creatures there. Perfect. And then so my pile.
What happened to me when I failed my con save?
You don't know.
Oh no.
Then it goes Deximus. Deximus runs out too. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Perfect. Gets on this side to do some flanking. And he hasn't taken off his armor. He's just got clean. And he picks up his... I think he has a great sword. No, that's right. He had a long sword, but it just looked really big. But it was just a regular long sword. And he makes 2 attacks. That's going to hit, and that's not going to hit. So he comes down with his slashing weapon. 1d8. Sorry guys, here we go. D8. Whew, low ball damage. And you can see when he hits it with this slashing weapon, it just chips a little bit of this glass off, but it glides the rest like it's not taking all the damage. That was that. Okay, Tanith, you are upstairs. It's going to take you
I've got 40 foot of movement.
40 foot of movement down the hall. You can get to the front door with 40 feet of movement.
I will get to the front door. And kind of be like,
Cat
That
moves
was-
back
yeah.
at you.
That was perfect. Ooh, that was brutal.
Looking around, seeing
You-
first
yeah.
one is engaged by Deximus and Lex.
Yep.
The second one over here, it needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm severely bloodied, by the way. Like barely standing.
Oh, that's not very good. So we got gonna have a 12.
Roll a 12. Well, it's blah. 12 points of lightning damage for breath weapon.
Lightning.
The lightning created.
So you can see the lightning seems to channel right through it, right into the ground, Tanith, and it does not take as much damage as you think. As if it's resistant to lightning damage. You know lightning, and it is well grounded.
Honey.
Good to know.
All right, and
Bonus actions here.
yeah, bonus actions. You got anything?
Yes, I do. I've got a.
Perfect.
I'm gonna drop a spiritual weapon.
Excellent, good choice. Magic is good.
Needs a thing that could be a spiritual weapon. I've got stuff. Activate stuff.
Activate stuff.
Portable case of stuff. I've got lots of stuff.
Okay, Amy Anvil Song shuffles out underneath between your legs there. Tanith pushes its way through,
Oh, hello.
puts her hand on your thigh, Lex, and you get some hit points as she casts Cure Wounds. And that's another low ball. Cure Wounds for 6 points of health.
Listen, I need it.
And that is her turn. And Amy Anvil Song.
She's the little pot star or whatever that's traveling us, right?
Yeah, she's writing the book with you guys right
I'm
now.
gonna drop my spiritual weapon right behind the one I just breathed on.
She moves over here, out of the way a little bit. There we go. Okay, now.
Does.
Alright, Salazar.
Oh, if anyone can actually see Salazar from on the boat, he's just the laziest. He's scratching his chin right now, staring at number 4. You see him look at his finger and just point, and the laziest ray of frost just leaves his finger to try. Because he was paying attention to when Tanith lightning breath, the first one, he was trying to see for refraction, so he's trying to see if these things refract magic.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to send one right towards number 4's shoulder. And that is a... Ooh, 23 to hit.
Big hit. Did Ray of Frost?
We're just making
Oh, wait.
the thunder sounds.
Sorry, I forgot.
over here.
Wait, does Ray of Frost just immediately hit?
I think it's a to hit. So
It's a ray. It should be a to hit.
yeah. So it'd be your spellcasting bonus.
Yeah, so it's 28 to hit.
Jesus.
Oh, yes, that's going to be it. For sure.
This guy
I'm sorry,
took all-
20,
this guy took all the
23
right
to hit.
stats.
I just got that, and I was looking at the 18.
Okay.
He took,
23
he
to
took
hit.
all the right stats.
And that is a... Where is it?
We turn the AC on. It's getting a bit warm.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
getting heated in combat. Who'd have thought?
It's a 7 for damage, and its movement speed is reduced by 10 until the start of my next turn.
Okay, so
It's just the fan kicking up
Gotcha.
outside. It doesn't stay loud, thankfully.
Interesting.
I know, it sounds like a jet getting
No.
ready.
What happens when the ray hits it? Does anything happen, or just make direct contact?
it hits, and you can see the ice, the glass kind of frost up with your magical spell. What was the damage?
7.
7?
Someone just create water and make it hot and melt the ice.
They're made of glass.
Oh yeah, nice. Never mind. It's been a long day,
You
apparently.
can also see that this the cold doesn't seem to affect it as much as you want it to.
Interesting.
And then we have something else happen.
Please no. Why more?
Oh. You're appearing on my ship.
Where are they?
They're around my ship. I think it's on my
Brought
ship.
them.
None of these are my men. I don't know.
You can see, as you look behind you, you can hear this climbing, this very quiet, silent
Oh, no.
climbing. You can hear the ropes pull as these things climb aboard, and they look like gaunt, dead goblins as they begin to kind of shuffle towards you.
Have fun with that.
I'm going to... Oh, right, yeah.
And let's see, we got there.
I forgot
The
to
other,
move.
yep,
But I didn't know this was here. So I guess I'm going to get back behind.
the other captain. The captain is there somewhere. I'm just gonna use
So
this
that's
for now.
kind.
Captain was right here behind you. So there's 2 attacks on the captain. Miss and wow, another low one. Got this. Okay, and they're holding
Oh,
scimitars, and 1 attack on you, Salazar, for a 16 to hit.
oh, that definitely hits.
Okay, so he slashes at you with the scimitar for a grievous 6 points of damage
How?
and a Constitution saving throw.
And a con save, eh? Well, that is 16 con save.
Succeed.
Oh, wait. My math is off. 18 con save.
Succeed.
Double 16.
Rejected.
Okay. And I mixed those guys up, but that is okay. You guys can also see amongst these ones other goblins that look quite alive, climbing on other ships. You know, causing other havoc, stabbing at people, cutting ropes, disabling the ships, from what you can tell. And then, let me get those last names down so I can have that ready.
I realized this entire time I was meant to be adding my proficient bonus from my perception.
Oops.
Yeah, I forgot I have keen, or keen senses.
Oh, there you go. That would have helped.
Yeah.
And it's dark out too, so you would have been okay.
Yeah, I would have been set.
Okay.
Except during the lightning blast, I would have been
Then-
blind to this.
That goes off. Back to the top of the list is Lex.
Alright. As long as I can still function, since I saved that last con save. Or failed
So
it.
far, you don't really notice anything.
I'm
I
gonna
feel
try to hit with the short sword again.
It's glass. I feel like bludgeoning is the best thing about it.
Really? That's a really good idea.
That's a 22 to hit.
I was gonna say
22.
It ain't me that's gonna be doing it.
22 is a hit.
And I have my power thing.
Divine Smite.
Thank you.
Oh,
So that
Divine
gets
Smite.
3d6. 13. 17.
To hit? Or that's damage?
17 damage.
Okay, what's the damage of? You're gonna have some regular, some fire. You put some sort of smite on your weapon last time too.
So sorry. Let's say 8. What's 8 plus 4? So 12 piercing. And where's my
My Divine Smite's radiant.
Yeah, and then 5 radiant.
Okay, you notice that the radiant seems to
Sorry, that should have
cut in and melt.
6.
6 what?
6 radiant.
Oh,
Sorry,
that was
I only
extra
rolled
damage?
1d6,
Oh,
yeah.
gotcha, okay. So, you notice that the radiant seems to cut right into this glass and chisel it away, melting the very bits of the glass that you hit. And where it melts, it doesn't fix right away, and little bits of gas, this green gas escape. Alright, and did you use your bonus action? Because you can use it for a second attack.
Alright, I will do that then.
Okay.
But the branding smite doesn't stay, right? Like it's a one use.
It's a one hit.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, so then I'll just hit with the short sword again.
In the other hand, 2 short swords. Psh, psh.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Do you have extra attack?
Do I?
Everybody has extra attack. You're just using your when you do your damage. It's just straight dice. That's all for the damage. So you just
I know as a conquest paladin, I've got 2 attacks per action.
Yep.
I'm just wondering if she has the same too. She's
Oh
also
yeah, yeah.
paladin.
You should have 2 attacks also. That's right.
Should say at the top.
You
of
have
the
attack, and a bonus
yeah,
action for a
attack
third
per
attack.
action is 2.
So you owe an extra attack from last turn because you only attacked once.
And I didn't add the hit dice probably either, but that's okay.
So we're backed up on 2 attacks. You got 2 attacks back to
I'll
back
just
here to
roll
catch
them
up.
at the same time.
Yeah, sounds good.
So it'll be 15 and 24.
24 hits, 15 just under the armor class.
Okay, so 9, 13 piercing.
All piercing?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got that. As you hit this one, you can hit it, and one of the long glass arms kind of snaps off and hits the ground, kind of sticks in the ground. You can see more of this green smoke release, but it doesn't seem to reform a new appendage this time, and it seems to be shattering and cracking all around the area. And your bonus action as well.
So that's going to be another hit.
Yep. And that's just going to be normal to hit, just
That's cocktails.
straight dice when you're rolling damage.
So that's a soft 20 to hit.
Soft 20 is a big hit. Roll some damage for me.
Oh, a whopping 5.
Well, that's okay, because as you clip it with that short sword, it shatters and bursts as pieces of glass go flying out. Tanith, Deximus, Amy, within 15 feet, I'll take 1 point of shrapnel damage.
Oh,
Just a one. Okay, that's good.
just a little nip.
And then from there we have the glass golem. That glass golem has gone shattered to pieces. Who's
Sorry.
this?
That's my spiritual weapon.
Okay, this moves away.
Would my spiritual weapon get a attack of opportunity?
I don't think so, because it's being controlled by you. I don't know. Tell you what, do a quick search, and if it comes out true, we'll backtrack the damage. We're just going to keep going with the no right now until we can prove it. And it's going to move right in there to Tanith and Dex, and it's going to attack Tanith twice. No, sorry, Tanith and Lex. My apologies. Going to attack Tanith twice. 14 for
No, it
Tanith.
can't.
Sorry?
No, it can't.
Okay. 14 with your AC right now, Tanith.
Miss.
Miss. Okay, next attack is a 22.
Ow!
So that one's going to hit. So that's going to be 1d6 plus 4. 5 points of damage, and I need you to make a con save.
What's that? 5 damage and a con save. Then need to push that button. 17.
17. Okay, you succeed. You take half of 6. Take 3 points of poison damage unless you're immune for some particular reason. Okay, and then 1 attack on Lex. Here it comes. Almost dropped the dice, and it's going to be a 14 for Lex with your terrible AC right now,
Yeah.
and a con save.
Well, I'm not immune to poison, so 3 points.
13.
Okay, you fail.
That's 2 fails.
That's 2 fails. So this
Sure,
one,
kill
you
me.
take 7 points of slashing, or piercing rather, 7 points of piercing, and then 2d6 worth of poison damage, which is 9 points of poison damage.
Out.
Alright, and that's that glass golem. This glass golem moves up here and attacks Deximus 3 times. Deximus is holding his shield, but gets hit once, miss, and miss. Okay, so he takes, ouch, 9 points of damage. And his con save is a succeed. He takes 3 points of poison. Okay, good, that's taken care of. Let that fell out of the way. And now it's Deximus's turn. Deximus is going to turn right around and smash it twice. I'm missing somebody. Amy Anvil Song goes after Tanith. Goes after Tanith, yes she does. Okay, and his attack is a miss. And a hit, just barely though. And he gets a D8. Okay. Next on the list is Tanith.
Alright, so that one had the audacity to move right in front of me. I am going to take out my maul
There you go.
and attack it.
Okay.
Ooh, 12 to hit?
It's not a hit.
Damn.
Not a hit. It just dances out of the way.
Let's go again. 19 to hit.
19 catches it. As it dances out of the way and reforms hard somewhere else,
So.
you clip it.
Make sure I have all my dice for this because I'm doing lots.
And double them as it's vulnerable to bludgeoning.
Well, this will be 4d6 plus 5 bludgeoning. Fucking, pardon my language. 15 points of bludgeoning, 20 points of bludgeoning damage, plus 3d8 divine smite. For 9 points of radiant damage. Yeah.
Alright, it explodes. And everybody around that 15 feet, in that 15 feet area, meaning Lex,
I'm already
you
down.
fail a death save.
What?
And everybody else takes 4 points of glass piercing shrapnel damage
Ow.
as it explodes everywhere.
Worth.
Me just chilling on the ship.
You're just chilling on the ship right now. And
With
that
some
was
goblins.
Tanith, first and second
And
attack.
then- Yes.
Alright,
And then bonus action, I'm moving my spiritual weapon 20 feet.
gotcha.
So that one's,
That's dead, I'm pretty sure. Isn't
this
it?
one's toasted.
Yep, it's gone. It exploded.
dead.
Alright, Amy Anvil Song gives you 6 more hit points. Another low roll for Lex. 6 hit points. You come back. She moves in like that.
She gave me 6 hit points.
And then moves away
Yeah.
over here. Then
can't
we
see.
have Salazar.
Yes.
You're up there with some goblins around you. These dead, gaunt, soggy, wet-looking goblins.
Salazar is visibly getting very, very pissed off that something is touching him that he does not want.
That something is touching him.
Ew, no, like
Bad touch.
racially pissed off.
Extra bad touch.
No,
Stop whipping me, crack.
I'm racist mad right now.
Yeah.
Oh, which is worse than regular man.
Yeah, just, you
Ignorant.
filthy fucking wretch, what are you doing? As he drives a knife down towards number 3 and swings another one towards number 4 as a bonus action.
Alright, alright.
Things get spicy.
That is... no, that was 7. My brain hates math.
No
5
worries.
late. 13 and 17. There we go.
13 and
Oh,
17.
these stupid little goblins.
1 miss, 1 hits.
Okay. On goblins? Oof. Okay, so
Spicy goblins.
spicy goblins, you're right. So it's 1, where is it? Hang on.
Excuse me.
Where is this? 1d4 plus 3, okay. That will be 7 damage in total. That's a max hit, a max damage hit.
Max damage. You catch him and he doesn't even move. It's like he doesn't care about how much damage he takes, but you stab him grievously in the face for how much? 7 points?
7 points, yeah.
And that was number 4?
Number 4, yeah.
Number 4, perfect. Alright, and yeah. You can see chunks and pieces of his face fall out, and bone and teeth just kind of tumble out as you just kind of dislodge it's held together with this soggy mass of goblin.
Thanks
And
for that
then
image, Gail.
I
No
will...
worries. My pleasure. That's what I do it for,
Let's
guys.
see, if I move at all, I'm gonna
You don't want to move.
no, if I move, I get a bunch of attack opportunities against me. And I guess I don't have any... Where's my bonus action? Nope, I already did my bonus action. That was second attack. That's all I got.
Okay. Then we have the captain is going to go. I forgot the captain last turn. He pulls out a scimitar in each hand, does this kind of spin and twirl, and slashes out at these goblins. Ooh, that's not good.
That's not good.
Okay.
That's not good. That's
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh god, I'm standing right next to him. I don't want to hear that.
No. So what happens is this. As he swings to get one of the goblins, he hits one of the goblins. And let's roll some damage on that. I think scimitars are D6, but these scimitars just aren't regular scimitars.
I could be wrong.
Ooh, look at that. And he just slices the head off one. But as he's coming around to catch the other one, it just ducks ever so slightly, cuts off the tips of his ears.
Huh.
56.
Sweet.
That's the goblin. Huh. Here
Yeah.
goes his ears.
And
We need to get those cut.
with the thrust of that, thinking he was going to catch a head of a goblin, he loses his balance on it, and with the rain, the blade slips from his hand. On a natural one, he doesn't hit you, Salazar, but loses his blade instead in the water.
Oh no. You damned fool.
I love canon things like that.
You love cannon failures.
Yes, I do.
You're supposed to be the captain. Give me shit for giving commands you can't even hold a sword.
Put a bungee cord on that.
And then we have an attack
You want some
on
cheese for that
Salazar. All right, Salazar, that's going to be a 7 to hit.
Oh, that's not hitting me.
Oh,
That's
wow.
not hitting.
One
That's the
attack on
lowest
the
possible
captain
AC.
gets through. Captain takes some damage there. As he's looking just over the edges, his very well-jeweled, silvered short sword, or scimitar,
I'm going to steal
slips
that back
into
later.
the dark beneath the water.
Joke's on him, I'm stealing that.
And then we have...
It's gone, bro.
You guys can hear more screaming and ropes snapping and breaking on ships adjacent to yours, Salazar.
Are any of them my people?
No, yeah,
Lack
the
of
people
honesty.
on your ship seem to be holding off these strange goblins on the front and the aft castle as well. And then we have those guys. Back
wait.
to the top is Lex.
Did the captain kill one of the ones in front of us, or?
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Yes, he did.
I know you said you lopped one's head off. I was like, did it not die? It's
And it's not
terrifying.
going to be number 4. It's going to be this guy right here. Fook. Number 4 is the guy that you're trying to
Yeah.
kill. I'm going to let you
Why did I
take
not
that
take
kill.
any slashes? It's all piercing.
I'm going to
Yes.
half my movement stand up.
Standing up, you look around, there's just glass covering the ground everywhere. Over by Deximus, you can see one of these creatures is still up and moving around.
Magic when I level up.
I'm going to bonus action cast Shield of Faith. Give myself +2 AC for the duration because I need it.
Shield of Faith is good, that's a very good one to have.
Oh my god.
And I'm gonna move in and whack this
So I
one.
can cast Mage's Armor.
Oops.
Or at least try to hit it with my... Oh, let me just roll them both at once.
The attacks?
Since I have 2 attacks per action.
Yep, sure.
So 15 and
Yeah, I forgot to,
13.
15 and 13. Both misses.
Ah.
However, they would have been hits probably if you had moved a little further to flank.
Well,
But they both miss,
listen, I just
unfortunately.
got back up from dying.
That's true.
So,
Just a small bit of tactical information.
tidbit of educational information.
Exactly. And now the glass golems move. Let's go from behind you, Tanith. The one that was in the wall has just slaughtered most of the people in the bar and then approaches behind you. This one moves up. You guys can see it kind of morphing and touching the sand, never really leaving the sand, but always just moving and touching a little bit of it over to Amy Anvil's song as well. Tanith, 3 attacks on your back.
Oh god.
Whew, it's going to be a 10,
Miss.
12,
Miss.
soft one,
Okay.
con save, and take 5 points of damage. Piercing.
Natural 1 with con save.
Oh, so
5
this
points,
is...
5 points of piercing?
Yep, and then 4 more points of poison.
Ow!
And only 1 comes in. Okay, good. So we have 1 attack on Dex, which is going to miss. 1 attack on Lex, which is going to miss. Low rolls, and 1 more attack on Dex, which is 17 plus. He takes that, makes his con save. So he's got 6 plus 3, 9 points for Deximus. Deximus is still looking okay. Deximus is big brawny boy.
The mountain from Game of Thrones.
A little bit slimmer, but
not as tall.
Yeah, just not as tall.
So he's
yeah.
like season 2 the mountain.
There you go. Yeah.
Not there yet.
Game of
Be
Thrones?
prepared to be
I
disappointed.
just started Game of Thrones.
Really?
And
Oh
yeah,
my
I've
God.
never watched it before.
This one. And guys, Amy Anvilsong is going to get 3 attacks on her right now.
Oh, Amy.
That's correct.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, that's going to be 1 hit.
Sucks.
It's going to be
Gets lost, scrub.
Yeah, good.
2 hits, and that's going to be 3 ouchie hits. Okay, she saves on 2 of them.
Oh. I forgot to do something.
Interesting rolls. So she takes 3 grievous pierces from this glass golem, and you can hear her cry out. Not so much of her normal tone of singing, and you guys can see her clothes beginning to fill up with blood. Ouch. And she has to make another save because she was struck 3 times in a row, and she fails. Okay.
Is it too late for me to use my reaction?
Do you have something to do?
Yes, actually. The one that hit me, I can hit him back.
Yep, do it. Yep, go for it.
So, Vengeful Assault with the Maul.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Oh, with them all. Very nice,
Nice.
very nice.
Blah! Oh, yeah, 21 to hit.
Big hit, big hit.
4d6 plus 5. 10, 16, 21 points of bludgeoning damage.
21 points. And is that double damage because it's vulnerable?
That's the 4d6 for dice.
Okay, sounds good. So you're just rolling 2?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So 21. You hit it, and you hit it so hard, but it doesn't break. But the entire body shatters. But it's still kind of moving. 22 hit points these guys have.
Got you.
Alright, was that your first attack?
I think I only get 1 attack. Yeah, I can only get a.
Oh, that was the reaction. Sorry, I thought it was your turn.
It's a Vengeful
Gotcha.
Assault single weapon attack.
Perfect. And then the attacks on Amy Anvilsong, she is not looking good. Glass Golem 1, Glass Golem Blang all over the way. Then we move down to Deximus. I thought I did these attacks already for Deximus. We just started again, never mind. 2 attacks. He gets 1 in. That's right, this is not it. So he gets his longsword. Max damage on this thing. That's number 4, which is only another so many points. And I'll give him advantage because he's going to move around here to flank this guy as well. And that is Deximus. Then we go to Tanith.
Hi, I'm done. Receiving.
Rescue mission?
Needle.
Oh, hang on, I got you.
Got it.
How many men does it take to pick up the sewing needle?
Depends on the nail.
1.5.
Depends on the nail wing.
On the what?
On the nail wing.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, first attack, 1 behind me.
Yes. Shattered.
Maul
You can
again.
see it looks clouded almost.
13 to hit. Miss.
Miss.
Well, do it again.
Now I'm even giving it a -2 AC because of its shattered nature. 14 AC.
Now I just rolled a 12.
Oh, Jesus Christ. There you go. Okay.
Be that way.
So even though it's still dexterous enough to just get out of the way of these attacks.
Stuck in the doorway.
You're stuck in the doorway, exactly. And throughout these turns, throughout this battle, you guys have been hearing lightning crash all around you and things exploding, big flashes all throughout the city. Amy Anvilsong, that's good too. She's going to cast Thunderwave. Thunderwave.
That's
Sorry, whenever I hear that, I always think Pokemon.
Yep, I
I
do.
do. This isn't paralysis.
Yeah, just paralysis.
Okay, it makes a save. Oh, it passes the save. Failed save a creature takes, and it's not for how it takes half as much. Okay, so it takes 2d8. Oh, max dice. Very good. Yes, okay. And that guy was not damaged. But you guys do see that this thunder wave, this damage shakes this creature. You can hear it kind of like crystals clanking together. But it's still there. And Amy Anvilsong just kind of looks over at you guys. This look in her face that she's read enough stories to know what's going to happen to her. She thought she was going to do it. I thought she was going to do it. Next up is Salazar.
Well, Salazar's still laughing at the fact that the last goblin missed trying to attack him, so he's going to retaliate with a flicks up 3 fingers and magic missiles appear above his fingers, and he just flicks 2 at 4 and then 1 with the 1 in front of him.
Okay.
So that
2 at 4.
So 2 at 4, so 2d4s at 4 and 1d4 at 1. I think that's 1 there.
Okay, good, yep. And
So the first 2 are, that's 6 damage to 2 force damage,
alright.
or to 4, and then that is 4 damage, force damage to 1.
Okay. There you go as your what do they look like? The kind of the magical color for your people's purple.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I recognize all this lightning stuff, I assume.
Kind of.
Different
Yeah.
color purple.
Yeah, but it's still kind of similar in color, but you can definitely see the difference.
Violet versus like neon purple.
Yeah.
Alright. Then we have that fella. Now we have the goblins.
Did I finally get rid of 4, or is he still just chilling?
Still barely alive. And then we're going to have some movement in here. 4 is going to attack you once more, Salazar, and that's a 4 on the dice for, I think, only an 8 or a 9.
That ain't hitting.
Less than 10 anyway. Oh, it's plus 6, so it's 10. Yeah, 10 anyway. So that's a miss. The other one is going to move in here. It's going to attack the captain. Alright. Captain takes some of this, rolls a save, succeeds. Just want to make sure he's not taking massive amounts of damage, because that might change how the game goes. If the captain's going to die, he's probably going to get the fuck out of here. And that's those guys. Now you can hear the captain. He kind of looks around at what's going on, and he says, "Clear the deck, hoist the sails!" As he calls out Salazar, you can see on spots all around the city, buildings are on fire, people are running in chaos. There are more of these glass figures up on the different roads and different lanes and alleys going further up.
If I wasn't being attacked right now, I think this is almost beautiful.
Lex, top of the list.
Do I see these like more and more?
You guys don't. You're right in the front of this. All you hear is the lightning crashing all around.
So we're flanking now.
You are. So you can roll the 2 of them and take the highest.
Yeah, I'll do that. So first attack would be a 16 to hit.
It is just the AC. 16 AC.
Okay, and the second one is a soft 20.
Okay, both attacks get in.
18 points damage on number 4.
18 points, so that is all slashing?
Yeah.
So
Piercing,
9 on number 4. Alright. So, when you slash down at this one, it cuts right down into the glass, and you can see this deep crevice, this crack go all the way down to the bottom, touching the sand. It looks like it's just about to fall apart. But it still has a move as it kind of stretches out in a whole bunch of different points, and then spikes stick out. 2 of them go towards, well, let's see, we'll call it evens. The first one's going to go to Dex, second one's going to go to Lex, and the third one's going to go to Dex. Alright, so 1 on Dex is going to be only an 11 to hit, nothing. Dex gets 1 in. Oh, and Dex gets hit again. Bad luck for him. 14. Ouch. And then he's got 2 saves for poison. Natural 20 and 16. That's good. So just this much here. 21, 30, 33, 33, 42. Deximus is not looking good. Deximus is bleeding from several holes in his body.
What was the hit on me?
The hit on you was a 3 plus 7, a 10 total.
Okay, so it didn't hit.
Yeah, no, definitely not a hit.
Barely.
And then we have the one behind you, Tanith. That's going to swing out. His first attack is a 22.
Ow.
Okay, so take 5 points of slashing and roll a con save.
Ow.
Ha! Whatever it is, it's half
17 con save.
So half of 3, take 1.
6 points.
And then the second attack is a 22 again.
Ow. Not bad.
6 points of slashing and a con save.
Thank goodness you have big hit points.
Yeah, big man. 16 con save.
Succeed. Perfect. Half of this, so take a total of 9, so half of that make take 4.
So 10 total?
Yep. And
Wow, that's spicy.
last attack. That was 1, that was 2, yeah. Last one. Ooh, natural 1. It okay. It just goes off and pierces the door. That guy in behind. That one attacked over there. Amy Anvil Song looks up. Ooh, that one misses. And those 2 hit though. That first one is going to be a 6 for Amy. She's still alive. The second one is oh no, that's right. She has the save for the poison, which she fails. She is down. Amy Anvil Song drops to the ground as the glass creature kind of walks over her and stabs her 2 more times in the back and in the shoulder as it just kind of walks over top of her, putting down its pressure right down inside of her. And then Deximus goes. All he has to do is hit this thing, I think. That's a natural 1. That's a miss, and that's his 2 attacks. So he misses on both counts, just can't quite get at this disabled creature. Tanith.
Now for this. Oh. I'm gonna swing at the one behind me once. For 15 to hit.
Doesn't hit. AC 16. Oh no, I'm giving that guy minus 2 AC. That's right. Yep. So you got him. And just roll. You got him. He has 1 hit point left.
Explode.
So that's it. Boom. He explodes, and you take 2 points of flying shrapnel piercing damage all over.
Then I will use my movement. I will unwedge myself from the door.
Mm-hmm.
And...
Are you stuck in the door?
Kind of. It's been a while since I played this. I've attacked once, so I'm gonna move and try to get to there, so I can hit
You
that
can.
one.
Yep.
Can I grab it and throw it with my other attack action?
That's a grapple check to hold. It takes place of one of your attack actions, but you can. I think throwing it would be another action, though.
Okay, I will roll to grab.
Okay, so roll grapple. And this is opposed.
Natural 20.
Okay, so total score then?
So it's adding strength. 25.
25. Okay, so total on this one, 19 total. So you grapple it, yes, but you can feel it moving in your hands, and it is hot to the touch.
And then I will... What I'm going to try and do is, now that I'm actually just going to put it on my space because I can do that. And then I will turn, bonus action, attack it with my spiritual weapon.
Yeah, for sure.
What is your spiritual weapon?
It's a very large dragon-headed hammer.
Nice.
Hammer,
So it's
perfect.
a bludgeoning.
Okay,
Just 4 damage, actually.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, because spiritual weapon.
that'll work.
Yeah.
So, draw my spells here. Where are they? There it is. And I checked. I can't cast smites through spiritual weapon because it's its own thing.
Yep.
So spiritual weapon will now attack. Would it have advantage since I'm blanking on it?
You're holding it, you're grappling it, take your advantage, yeah.
Okay. Double natural 20.
Well, there you go. So roll that advantage again. All you have to do is make the AC and you get your extra attack dice. Unless you're rolling another natural 20.
That's a 19.
Okay.
No, 13 and a 17.
13 and a cocked 17. Does it have to hit? It has a. It's 16 to hit.
Yep. So you're gonna make the hit. So add an extra damage dice from what you're rolling through the magic weapon or spiritual weapon.
So that'll be 2d8.
There you go. Okay. All force damage.
All.
12 force damage.
Okay, 12 force damage. Smashes and it explodes in another shower of these piercing little pieces of glass.
Probably get to know that.
I'm trying to shield Amy with my body so she doesn't get hit by any bits.
Do you care about Amy?
I kind of do. She's nice. She's useful.
She's been healing you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'll give her a dex save. I'll give her a dex save, but if she fails, she's gonna die.
Oh, Amy.
I gave her a chance.
Alright. So she gets plus 4 to this dex save. She gets plus 4 to this dex save. And the glass golems. Glass golems right there. Okay, here we go. That's an 11. The glass gold, she gets plus 4, so that's 15. The ACO is going to go 10 plus his dex, which is 14. She passes. She does not take a death save. She's still alive.
Sorry, that was me. I was excited. Go Amy.
There you go.
That's flavor and how you kill her.
That was 10th attack. It's gone. And it is Amy Anvil Song's next turn. She gets another try to death save. 10, 1 to 9, and she's dead. I can't see it.
I can't either. That is a natural 6.
I tried.
Your back is turned, Tanith. Thunder and lightning are breaking out over top. Salazar, you can see more lightning is dropping. You can see the buildings on the top ridges and the lower ridges beginning to catch on fire, one leading to the next. Even as hard and fast as this rain is falling, the fire is catching more and more. You can see the captain looking around, calling orders to everybody, still defending himself from these stupid goblins. Salazar, it's your turn.
All right. Doesn't take an action to yell, does it?
Free action, brother.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna yell to them on the beach. You lot, get on the damn ship. We need to get out of this town. It's burning to the ground. I don't care what you are. Get on here and let's go.
You guys can see, you look back, the inn that you were in is half engulfed in flames. Fire on the
Armor.
inside.
Oh, my double-headed axe.
And after saying that, he's going to spin around and slam one dagger into number 4, hoping to kill it, and then another dagger into number 1.
Of course,
Attempting
number
to
4.
go for the damage. So number 4 is a 23 again, and the bonus action one would be doing math 13.
Okay, the first hits, the bonus action does not.
Okie dokie. So one has been really lucky so far, not taking damage. And that is plus 3, so 5 damage to number 4.
Okay, number 4 drops. You can feel the weight on your blade as he falls and slides off your blade, falling backwards into the water. Number 1, it misses his ears. They're not there anymore, so it's just a little bit over the top.
So not quite a Kurt Cobain with a lot of
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hole in the top.
And the captain's going to swing around with these. Oh wow, that's a guy's dead. He just did like 16 points of damage. These ones here, and he looks over the edge as well. He's still barking out orders. You guys heard that from Salazar, and that was true. We have one attack from him since the last one on the front. Salazar. It's going to be a 21 to hit.
That definitely hits.
And it's a big one.
How much?
It's going to be, I think it's going to put you down again. Hold on. Wrong goblin. It's going to be 8 points.
That's it? Okay,
That's it.
Cool. So an ability triggers.
Okay.
And that is my Strength of the Grave.
Ah, yes. Okay.
So because it wasn't critical and it wasn't radiant, because I dropped to 0 and any damage that would have been over, so I was at 3, so I have to beat a 5. I have to beat 5 plus the damage taken, and so 10.
Okay.
10 is my DC.
Damage was 8.
Yes, and it
So
would be
5 plus 8.
yes, and it would be the damage
So
taken.
13.
8. So 13 is what I have
Alright,
to
a
beat.
little harder.
It's just getting harder and harder and harder. Stop talking.
What are you rolling for? I'm confused.
He's a
Yes.
shadow sorcerer.
He has a special ability to
Oh,
come
he
back
says-
from 0.
And it's a charisma saving throw, so I get a
Oh, there you got your bonus to
I
it.
get a
Then you
plus
should be
5
alright.
on that, yeah. That is a 15.
Okay. There you go.
So that attack just hits me, and I just smile and stare at it.
So just for a moment, your eyes flash to this.
I'm on the edge of the ship, so I probably start
Yep.
falling backwards.
Your eyes flash to this bright white light of clouds, and before you is this thin road of silver, and nothing else around. And you flash back to the ship.
There's that view again.
I thought you were dying. I was like, wait a minute.
I was.
He's hard to kill, that one.
That was.
There's just a giant smile on Salazar's face right now.
You guys can see 2 more bolts of lightning. This time, one of them strikes a ship right in the middle, and the large white flash explodes, splitting the ship in half. The ship begins to melt somewhere on the west side of the dock there. And then we back to the top. Lex,
Can I disengage and start running towards the ship?
you can. Yes, you can, of course. 30 feet, you can move.
Should I?
I'm not gonna stop you.
How's the one looking in front of us, though?
Very bad.
Okay, let's whack that first.
Okay.
Smash.
Yeah, big hits.
Good.
There's still one standing right behind.
It's got 1 hit point. You knocked it down clear out of the park last time, so
Okay.
this time you get it and it shatters. It breaks. The two big pieces kind of just cleave off each other. And as soon as they hit the sand, they smash and explode. And everybody, you and Deximus, get another big one. 4 points of shrapnel damage.
Ouch. I am very damaged.
This one catches Deximus right in the neck, and you can see a big gash on his neck. His hand goes up to stop it. He drops to one knee. He's at like 5 hit points.
I'm at 2.
You're fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm at 1.
You're coming close. No.
I know. I should have run upstairs with you and put my armor on.
I'm not even wearing my armor yet.
Beautiful.
He finds a
guard.
He pulls this bag around, he reaches into this bag and he pulls a cork off. And you guys, and Lex, you recognize it as a bag that Nani was carrying.
The Dex has?
That Dex has it. And he puts it, he drinks this potion and he gains some hit points. There you go. That sounds about good. And then he looks around. He's got the angle where he can see up the road, and he looks up and you guys can see it in his face. He just shakes his head that there's just more of these glass creatures. He says, "Yeah, there's more of them coming in. We gotta go. We don't have much time."
Alright.
Yeah. I've got a... Who's turn? Okay.
Hurry to Christ, stop. We don't got all day up here.
Whose turn are we at?
Let's go.
It doesn't matter. Can we all just
Lex,
run?
let's move. Killed.
I killed 4, and then I think Deximus.
You guys
Drank
can
the
see
potion.
more of the glass golems closing in from around the shops, but they're still up a ways on the next ledge. There's just a few more around to the left and to the right where you guys are. So the option is to you guys. We're not technically in a fight, but if you do something that might cause it, it might do that. You can see parts of the dock are now beginning to catch on fire. What do you do?
Run.
So you've chosen to run. Tanith, what have you chosen to do?
Since I'm a speedy boy, because I'm big, I am going to double move back inside, grab my armor and Lex's gear, and huff it.
So you can move 80 feet. 80 feet can get you to the doorway of your room. 80 feet can get both sets of equipment.
And probably back to where I am.
Back down to the front door. Okay, so I'm gonna say,
Literally, I'm running, I'm grabbing stuff, I'm throwing it in the bag of holding.
yeah, easy enough. You guys don't just throw
Big
your
are these bags of holding?
They
big.
hold like 500
Yeah.
pounds.
You guys, are you putting it in the bag of holding? That takes an action.
Well,
But you can.
Grab.
I'm saying you're big enough just to grab,
I'm
to grab and run.
grabbing everything.
So let's see.
Like 64 cubic feet, something like that. Massive.
So you get up there, and you get to the top, up there where the rooms are, and your room is on fire. Half of it's engulfed. For that one, I'm going to need a dex save.
Okay. I can do a Dexy thing. Even though I'm not Dexy at all.
Dexterity, a save of 16.
6.
6, okay, 2d6 fire damage. As a beam falls down, crashes you on the back, you take 7 points of fire damage. You pick up the armor, you run, you jump over that same beam, you get to the top of the stairs. Roll another dexterity saving throw for me.
Was 7 points of fire damage in the first one?
Yes.
Okay. Before that, I'm going to pump my lay on hands pool. All 25 points.
Good, so next one's going to be 4d6 fire damage.
Yeah. So, healing,
Now.
okay, so another dex save.
Yep. 16 I said, I think, yeah.
Excuse me.
Even worse, 4.
Nice. You get onto the stairs, and as soon as you step on the stairs, they give way. You fall into the basement of this place. You take 1d6 falling damage and 2d6 fire damage.
Ow!
The fire is 4 points. The falling is 5 points.
You could have gotten new armor, you know.
I like my armor.
Mine is beautiful, but
So 9 points of damage?
Yes. And now you're in the basement. But you can look up and you can see the door. It's right in front of you, just 8 to 10 feet up.
Conveniently, I have a climb speed.
Exactly.
big enough.
Yes.
I can literally just like reach up and grab it.
So you're climbing up. One more deck save for climbing up and out of the building. I'm not going to give you the athletics check because you're going to make it's easy enough to climb up for you, no problem.
no, it's not.
But the deck save to avoid the falling beams.
Dex save?
Yeah.
9.
9, okay. So, another 5 points of falling damage. Just bits of wood and hot metal pieces of metal, screws and stones fall down and hit you. But you get out.
Okay,
Lex.
we're good. Let's go.
I would have had time to run to the boat. while he was
That's
doing
right.
all
So
that.
as you begin to run, Tanith runs back into the building. As you're running down the dock, let's say about here, 2 more of these goblins kind of come out as you're running down. They were just kind of waiting underneath. I'll get you to roll perception though if you've seen them. And Deximus is going to say something right behind you. Right here.
It's a 3.
It's a 3, okay. You did not see them, so they come up and they get first attack. One is going to miss by a far, far shot, and the other one's just going to stab a dagger in your leg. It's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5 points of piercing damage in your
Down.
leg. You're down. Okay, as you fall, it's Deximus's turn. As you begin to fall and stumble, he grapples you. It's going to be 19. Do you? You don't. You went down. You're
I'm down,
unconscious.
yeah.
He picks you up and lifts you and moves through them. He's going to attack one of them as he goes by. Misses. He tries to kick him, but it just kind of hits this soft spot, and the goblin moves out of the way. And he picks you up and continues to move through. He gets 2 attacks of opportunity on him. His AC is 18. These guys get +6. That's a 14. And that's a 13. They both clatter off his armor as he gets to the edge of the gangplank. Then we're going to be back up here with Salazar. I'm going to move. We have that double
Salazar's-
move. You're going to get on the ship for that.
Salazar's chilling at the end of the ship with
Yep.
a shit-eating grin because he just came back from the dead again. Cured again. And he's going to, with this blade probably still in his gut, I don't know what goblin probably stabbed him. If I had to assume.
They have scimitars.
Okay, so it's a slash.
Slash.
Okay, well, he's going to immediately just drive 2 blades sideways into this thing's head.
Okay.
Just use that because I want to see if it is going to.
We click that off now. I'm getting kind of chilly.
Oh,
Make it cold. Go away.
oh wait, did it work?
Yes. You just have the labs on.
That's a 7 and a 16, so that'd be +5 and 5. So,
The 16 plus will hit.
hey, okay. And once again, the 7. Yes, so that's gonna be. Where's my D4 right there? Turn that off with the sound.
Is that
And
the
that's
dice
3.
roll?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's 3 plus 1. Or no, so 3 plus 3, so 6 damage to his head.
6 damage to his head. Alright, sounds good. Then right after you, the captain is going to say, I've had enough of this. You see him pull open his coat and pull out this long, slender piece of metal. Puts it right to the goblin's head and goes bang.
The gun?
It's a gun.
Captain, you could have used that about an hour ago.
It's for close
dumb
range.
shite.
And, or blows the goblin's head clean off. this nether large flash and bright light, but different kind of bright light than you guys have been seeing lately. Goes off. The goblin's body slinks into the water.
Is the captain also like me?
Nope. The captain is actually. When you turn and look at him, he's a Triton, blue skin, white hair, water person.
Well, I don't know how I feel about those ones.
Just think of him like he's a water ganassi and it'll all be fine.
And he kind of drifts over here and reaches down to Lex, puts his hand on your shoulder. Lex gets 1 point of healing.
Woo! I'm alive!
Maybe it's 3 plus his bonuses, but 1 to 3 hit points anyway. And
Looks like 2 in there.
he says, "My name is Ignavian. Welcome to Nariel's Mist." Tanith, you're at the door.
Moving time.
Moving time. As you bolt from the door, the whole building collapses into the basement. Puffs of smoke and fire explode behind as you guys can hear this sound of almost clanging like bells. But it's too chaotic. It's not nice. It's a terrible sounding clanking of bells as you guys can see these glass sculptures with their tentacles, these hard pointed tentacles rolling down the beach, just prodding over bodies that have already been sliced and pierced to death. The rest of the town is in flames. Each level of the town, as Brell's foot goes up on the mountainside, begins to light up in flame. And the captain calls out a word in a language. It doesn't even sound like any one of you could pronounce it. And the ship begins to lurch and move away.
Did Tanith make it to the ship?
Oh yeah, that's right.
No, I was
Tanith
gonna
has made. Oh yeah, that's right.
I was gonna say when he gets within 30 feet of me, I was gonna cast Mage Hand to like pull him onto the gangplank faster.
That would have absolutely no effect on Tanith.
Probably.
Mage Hand has a
Tanith
10-pound or
Yeah.
5-pound max.
So it's
Tanith
like
is
pulling him slowly.
yeah. He's,
Stop tugging my clothes.
Holding
yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Like he's just holding my claw.
Yes.
So Tanith, there's these 2 goblins here.
Punch.
Just swipe them to
Welcome,
the side.
punch.
Literally, I'm
So-
just gonna throw a punch at both of them.
Yep.
Blah! 19 and 25.
19 and 25.
6
All
damage
right.
each.
6 points each. As you move by, they take
First door on the
6
right.
each, and they're going to get 1 attack in on you. It's going to be a 15
Hits.
and a 10.
This.
Okay, so that's not my dice. That feels better.
Yeah.
And minimum damage for 4 points, or 3 points of damage from one of their blades as it's stuck in you. I rolled the wrong dice.
Ow,
It's a
stop
D4, and it's the same damage, so it's okay.
Yeah.
And you get on the ship. The ship begins to lurch away, and you guys can still see some of the goblins kind of climbing up on the ship, but they're few and far between. Most of the crew is going around with spears and knocking them off. And as you guys are pulling away, I'm not going to need a perception for this because you guys see it. Off to the left-hand side, now that you have a different perspective on everything, you can see in a space where there is a clearing of smoke and fire. You can see on the sand, surrounded by 3 or 4 of these glass golems, you can see someone that is familiar. You can see Erelon, and he looks like he's in a grievous battle. You can see at his back is that furry-haired creature named Nim, spinning that blade. And you can notice that he's at his back, slicing at these glass golems that are moving in to try and attack at them. But at one particular time, he stands up straight, and he turns around behind Erelon after Erelon have just made one of these glass creatures explode with his fists of iron. And he grabs Erelon by the shoulder, and 3 quick piercings with his rapier in Erelon's back bring Erelon to a stop as Erelon drops to his knees, unawares of what has happened to him, and questioning why it could be, why such a thing would happen to him. But he drops to his knees, and the glass golems begin to move away from him onto other things, as Nim stands there looking at him as he falls to the ground, and Nim then runs off into the fiery city, away.
Treacherous little creature.
And then you guys begin to move away. No more goblins. The sound of lightning and thunder crashing in the distance dissipates and goes away as the ship begins to set sail and move away from Brell's Foot. The darkness that envelops the sky is pitch, and it extends out far from Brell's Foot. The lightning and the crash is either dissipated completely, or you guys are far enough away from it where you just can't hear it anymore. And on the deck you notice a few people as you guys kind of get up and look around and try and figure out what happened. You would notice that Elise and Morris have made it on. You can't really tell any of the others. You weren't very familiar with the Vistani that were on board, but some of them also made it on board this ship. You can see the captain, a blue-skinned, white-haired man, speaking with some people. You can see others, specifically a half-elf at the aft castle, seems to be planning a course. And who's the other one? You see a few other people. Don't have the details on exactly them, but they seem to be walking around. You also see another character, skin black as pitch, a drow. And you see this drow on the edge staring out to the water, the blackness that is, almost lost in thought, searching for something. And we fade away from the Narile's mist as Tanith, Lex, Elise, Morris, and Salazar sail out into the open ocean. And we fade to black. As we fade back in, Salazar, you are brought into a room. A large, round room. There's a bit of a breeze. And everywhere you look, there's these black sheets hanging from the ceiling and expanding outwards. Layers and layers of black sheets as you continually walk into the room. And as you're led up far enough past these sheets, there's an open area in the middle, about 30 feet. And you can see there's someone standing before a lady, a female. You know that it's a female because there's only one. You know her as the Shadowed Empress. I change it up a little bit. You know her as the Shadowed Empress. Mm-hmm. And as you approach, the person, the drow that was in front of you, bows their head and extends their hands to the left and right as they back away to that 30-foot point, turn, and walk past you. The person who was leading you up, the drow, just stands there and just kind of eyes straight, just kind of nods absently.
Well, what are we doing here? What is it you bid?
A cold voice speaks out to you. You can't see the face, you can't see the lips move, just the figure. This slim figure sitting on an even slimmer throne, covered in black clothing.
As soon as I just feel it, I bow and wait for the order.
And you hear that order. You hear, approach.
I approach slowly, with my head still down.
Salazar Agrith, you have been summoned here for your skills.
Who is it you want found?
There is one of a recently raised house, House Valdez. His corpse was not found amongst his manor. Therefore, we can only assume that he has escaped. You must find him and bring him home. Make him see why he should never have left. Make him see why he is required here. Change his mind. Do what you must. Bring him alive. If absolutely necessary, remove him. Kill him.
I will do as you bid, my queen. As a massive smile crosses his face.
She waves her hand. You can kind of see it. And you can hear this, or you can actually see the breeze go. The breeze kind of moves some of the cloaks and the curtains around, and you can see this table. She waves her hand again, and a candle lights at the table. Just this dim, dull candle. And it lights up 2 separate boxes. And she says, "You will need these." And as you pick those up, you hear her voice again. And she says, "Do not fail me, Reclaimer. Take what measures you need to take. And remember, do not lose yourself out there. Come home. This is where you belong."
Of course, Empress. It shall be done.
House Agrith will grow as you prove yourself honorable to the Shadowed Empress.
It shall be done.
As you leave, you bow your head, putting your hands out to the left and right, backing away and turning. And as you walk through the shadows, the darkness, the candlelight goes out and your dark vision kicks in with all the blacks and black and whites. As you head out, away on a new mission, to find somebody, to track somebody who requires a return to a normal way of life, a drow way of life.
The best way of life.
And that is where we're going to end for the night. I think I got most of everything I wanted to get out for that kind of start. We got that brutal combat with these insanely brutal glass creatures.
You've been taking notes from Curse of Strahd.
Yeah.
Buddy.
Multi-attack and all
Holy
that. There.
crap.
Yeah, that was
Season 2 is a
Nowhere.
level up.
that was pretty good. By the way, so Riley, first one, everybody 1,000 experience for that. So you're at level 3 as of now.
Oh, fantastic.
And you roll your hit points too, so we know what they are online.
Okie
And you
dokie.
guys both 1,000 experience each added to your total. Like, we still got a fair ways to go to level 6. So
Whoa, we're halfway there.
Thank you for watching the Death Needs Dialogue Entertainment Network. This is The Depths of Felfan, Season 2, Episode 2, Green Glass and Goblins, Part B.